Hey y'all. Now that we done got the spiritual haul out of the way, I want to talk about toxic femininity and some things that I noticed on YouTube. Since everybody is into all of the drama and they're kind of stuck in the drama, it's kind of like somebody that's talking sensible to a lot of people will appear to be an outcast, judged, and I don't mind that, honey, because I live in my world, and my world is a world of respect. Okay. So I want to talk about toxic femininity. There have been so many toxic feminines. I'm not going to call you a divine feminine. I'm going to call you a toxic feminine. And, these people, these women attack. And I just had a situation a few minutes ago to where there is a woman literally that has been stalking me for 3 years. This woman stays up at 5 o'clock in the morning on people's live streams talking about me, right? So this is what I want to tell you. It's obvious that it's got something to do with that homosexual demon. Okay. So, with all of this toxic masculinity and all of this toxic femininity, it's really, really difficult to have a a good environment on YouTube. It's not a good environment at all. Okay, these people are crazy. They really are. They really are crazy. And you know what a toxic feminine is? A toxic feminine is a woman that will sit there and advocate for another woman to be abused. You'll advocate the abuse, and then you enjoy seeing it, and then you'll go and you'll say, oh well, you got low self-esteem. Or I even had the homosexual demon in the chat room saying men don't like you, and da da. It's like men don't like me, but see, that is their way of trying to push women towards lesbianism. Ain't gonna happen over here, honey. Not ever. Okay, I don't care if I gotta kiss 100 frogs till I get to my prince. I'm gonna keep on kissing, and I'm gonna keep on kissing men. So I got pissed a few minutes ago, y'all, and I'm actually quite pissed about this. Okay, this lesbian woman, who's obviously a lesbian, she is. YouTube basically allows trolls to run the platform. They do. And they allow trolls to stalk people. They do nothing about it, right? So it's really nothing that you can do about it except for stay away from bad people on here. And trust and believe I'm doing that. I'm done with everybody in that black sector. It's over for me. But I wanted to point out the toxic femininity and the lesbians that are on here. YouTube defends lesbians. They will let every single video in the world go up about single mothers, but as soon as you say anything to a lesbian, they will flag you quickly. And you know what? I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting if you ask me. And you know what? It's not fair. It is discrimination. Okay, now to be honest with you, I really don't care about these people's opinion of me, honestly. I really don't, man. But it's just the point that you're able to come and harass me, but when I make a comment back, they're able to flag. And then I also think that this group of people, they know somebody that work at YouTube. I truly, truly believe that. And they discriminate against women, especially black women. Now, I personally don't care. That's your hell, not mine. If you want to be ignorant, racist, prejudiced, whatever you want to be, that's fine with me. Okay, but you need to make it fair. Straight people, mothers, single mothers, married mothers, whatever kind of mother, they are under a protected class just like, and I'm sorry, my whole thing about it is that I've actually spoke about this publicly, and I told you guys that I know for a fact that lesbian homosexual demon stalks me. And it's like you're not interested. So literally it's like the devil, because these toxic women, first of all, I want to say this to all of you toxic feminines out there. Honey, we don't share the same opinion. So you'll never make me feel some type of way about myself, honey. I don't share the same opinion as you. Okay? That's all I know. And you know what? Real toxic femininity is judging a woman that did what she had to do. You know what? Would you judge a woman that's being beat up by a man? Yeah, you would. So toxic femininity is when you sit up here and take the side of those men that abuse those children and women. Okay? That's another brand of toxic femininity. Okay, look, toxic femininity is not a woman that is literally being plowed and plundered by a man. I am not a man. I am a woman. And anyway, like I said, honey, uh, like I said, I've moved on from that, and I don't care if I gotta kiss 100 frogs, dear, to get to my prince. Like I said, okay. That's cool. So, for me, I think that you need to quit judging other women. You don't know what's in my mind. You don't know what's in my heart. Literally, this man stalked me for 4 years while these women stalked me. When I finally broke down, which I am a woman, these people act like I'm supposed to be made of steel, like I'm Superman or something. So, toxic femininity is when you are judging women. This woman actually came to my video, and this is a person that has been in my chat room before. This person is obsessed with me. She's all over the internet talking about me all the time. Every time I see this chick, every single time, right? She comes at me talking about try to cultivate some self-esteem. Really? So a woman being with an abusive man has to do with her self-esteem? You know what I think? I think that when a man is acting stupid towards a woman, I don't think it has anything to do with her worth or her self-esteem. I think it has to do with his worth and his self-esteem. But see, that's the kind of toxic femininity that we're dealing with on here. So, yeah. Well, because they don't have the ability to do it, and they're narcissistic. Spiritual empath. That's because they're narcissists. And, I'm sorry, narcissistic men and women, I just see you guys as the R word. You are emotionally inept. Okay. That's exactly what you are. But it's like I said, you know what I'm saying? When I have seen women get abused in real life, it's usually other women and men trying to cultivate that abuse. And then we'll try to make it seem like, well, maybe you should question your sexuality. Why would I need to question my sexuality? Because he's a dummy. So I think that I was literally complimenting a man that I thought was sexy, and this woman bringing up all this stuff. It's like, girl, whose side are you on? And are you a man or a woman? What kind of loser are you? And I'm about to let y'all know right now, Mama Hecate don't like it. She don't like it. And she is in control of all of y'all witchy power. So it is what it is. There is no way that I would be sitting there watching a woman go through that with a man and not say anything. And then not only that, take his side and then try to add to the abuse. Girl, bye. You shouldn't be near any woman or child. Also, these toxic feminine women, guess what else they'll do? Toxic feminine women. They'll talk about your child. Disgusting. 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 So you're no different than him. So that's why I be telling you women, going towards lesbianism, that's not good either because women can be just as abusive. So I don't give a damn. I'll address whatever I need to address, but YouTube needs to stop doing that. Basically, YouTube took down my video because I was bullying lesbians. What about the fact that I'm a mother and I'm straight and I'm being bullied? What about that? So lesbian women just have the right to go around and stalk and harass people? Like what? Like literally, this is what's wrong with America. They can't even protect us on YouTube. Maybe that lesbian or that gay person needed to hear that because they are attacking straight people. Maybe that's what's going on YouTube. But I digress because I don't even care. I don't even care. Let YouTube do what it got to do. Let them go ahead and continue to support and defend these people while they screw up the world with their vengeance because they're upset. Okay, yeah, women bless other women, and I'm a fairy woman. I don't run around here doing stuff like that. I'm not hell bent on revenge. I don't have self esteem issues at all. And I told her, I said, wait a minute, you the one stalking another woman. See, they hate the truth. You the one stalking another woman for 4 years, but yet you don't have self esteem issues, sis. And I got self-esteem issues because I tried to be a woman about mine and work out my issues with a dude. Girl, bye. And it's like I said, hun, I will kiss 1,000 frogs to get to my prince. So, honey, I don't know what you're talking about. Man, if you are backing up, defending, helping a man abuse a woman, if you are a woman and you are trying to help oppress a woman, you are a toxic feminine. Because at the end of the day, I do not mess with these women. I do work on them to get them off of me, but I do not mess with these women. These women are doing this unprovoked. And I'm not going to leave YouTube because of that either. So, and I told these women, just unsub from my channel. Are you crazy? They've been keeping this beef going with me for the longest because they can't stop because they are attracted to me sexually. Facts. Anybody that does that, they are sexually attracted to me. That to me is discrimination. That to me that needs to be against the law for gay people to do that. Because at the end of the day, am I on her channel? Am I following her channel around, making comments on her videos? Being real weird and creepy? No, I'm not. So that's really unfair, YouTube, for you to do that. But it's cool. It's cool. It's like I said, hon. I keep it moving all the time. None, but I wanted to discuss this, and I am going to be coming right back in a few minutes. I'm getting ready to do some prayer and some meditation and stuff, and I got to consecrate some of my stuff. I'm getting ready to do a reading for women, for the divine feminine, about what kind of abuse are you under right now. Because as a woman, I'm not going to have it. And like I said, I'll go through this whole world. I will search this whole world up and down with a fine-tooth comb until I find the man that is for me. So a lot of these people will, they be sending lesbian vibes to you and stuff. And it's like, go away. Okay. And then also it's a shame that I had like several gay men stalking and harassing me online too, because a lot of them were obviously gay. Anytime a man sits there and roasts other women, and roast a woman, they're 9 times out of 10, you're gay. 9 times out of 10. And you don't like women because you're jealous. Okay, and those are the facts. So, it's like I said, I will be keeping to myself. I will be keeping to myself. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. I ain't going to be talking to nobody on here except for my clients. And that's just the facts. At this point, I don't care about who's talking about me, what they said. I've been not caring. I've been not caring, man. And it's sad, but these are lost souls. These people are lost. And we're also walking amongst the living dead as well. Except Diamond Duchess, exactly. Diamond Duchess, thank you. And you know what? That man lifted up my spirits, and she knows that he did. Especially going through what I'm going through. If a woman is going through some problems with a man, it's good for her to look at another man and for her to, look at some beefcake. And she wanted to come over there and go, no, don't look at no man, look at me. And because you're looking at men, you must have low self-esteem. What? And then see, that's when you need to mind your own business, because just because you see a woman in some kind of abusive situation does not always mean that she has low self-esteem. Sometimes those women are just strong. Okay, so actually it's the complete opposite. The fact that I was even willing to take that situation on. But I do real spiritual work for people. Okay, people that are in that person's position too. And then, literally it's like so far up, assuming that I'm doing some, oh, you trying to make so and so jealous. What? No. No, actually, I was just trying not to think about so and so, which is what I'm doing. So, I just don't get it. Look, just because one man or even two men or even three men act stupid towards you, that doesn't mean that you have to go, oh, well, I'm just not going to ever have love in life. And I'm just going to, no, not Jamila. Y'all can take that somewhere else. And then also YouTube is going to have to like literally quit making comments on my personal life. Y'all act like children in y'all quest to try to, I guess, guide me or something. Y'all acting like children for real. I'm being more mature than y'all are, definitely. Okay, and I could care less if the situation gets worked out with that person or not. I'm cool with it. Okay, so I take my crown back, honey. I'm always have my crown. And that's just the reality of it. But women, y'all gonna have to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever anger you have against yourself as a woman, you need to get your stuff together. And I got plenty of black candles. I will be doing my protection and stuff. Y'all are not going to believe this binding candle that I'm doing. These women have the funk of 40,000 years in their vaginas. They got the funk of 40,000 years down there. Because they so ratchet and wretched and evil and sadistic and angry and unfulfilled, honey. Look, let me tell you something. I'm good with it. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and allow, especially when it's somebody that already exposed themselves as a hater. What did you expect? So you expect me to really have feelings for this person and for this person to really be able to hurt me? Is that what you was wanting, sis? For what? For what? Because you're jealous of me? Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I think the Code of Dusty, I think he was talking about this yesterday about toxic femininity. I've always been considered pretty, and I don't need to compare myself to any of you. I'm good with that. I like what I see in the mirror. I like it. I don't care about what you don't like. But see, then again, these people are so distraught. These people are so messed up that they literally have to degrade and down others, and it's not reality at all, hon. So I'm good with me, hon. Are you good with yourself? Because I think if you was good with yourself, sis, you wouldn't need to be running around being toxic towards me or any other woman. And that's just the reality of it. So as far as with toxic men, how do you expect toxic men to act any better when we have so many delusional women that are willing to accept that? Okay, how are we supposed to do that? I'm about to clear my house out, y'all. And they hate when I do that, y'all. They hate when I do that because I'm about to send all their bad energy back to them. So I can get my readings done. I am getting ready to do that psychological abuse reading. And you know what? If you're a woman, you can be getting abused by another woman too. Okay. And who would want a man that would sit around and be okay with that? Who would want that? And then also, if you truly was a real woman, you would be encouraging other women and not putting them down and not coming to their channels. I'm like, you gonna take him back because you ugly. And you, it's like, dude, first of all, ugly is a strong word for anybody to be using. Because ain't nobody up in here the best looking person in the world. I think that a lot of people get makeup and weave and all that stuff confused. At the end of the day, we are all human. Okay, we're supposed to be. So, sometimes I feel like these people are computer generated as well. Because if I ain't actually met somebody, you are nobody to me. It's just the reality of it. Some of these people are totally fake people. Don't actually exist, people that you'll never meet in your life. But it's all a system and it's all a game. So as a woman, honey, yeah, I do have self-esteem. Does that mean that I give a damn about your opinion? Like whatever decision that I make as a woman, trust me, your toxic, abusive opinion is not going to make a difference in that decision. And I pray to the goddess that some of you women do not have daughters. I'm praying to the goddess that some of you women don't have daughters because y'all can't raise daughters, man. So it's like I said, YouTube sitting up here taking up for lesbians and gays and allowing them to attack. It's all a part of that agenda. It's all a part of Agenda 21, depopulation agenda. And the only people that's going to be depopulated is y'all. Dude, I'm not explaining myself to trolls. I'm talking about toxic femininity. Do you know how to have a hangout or a discussion, Michael, without talking to trolls? Why would I need to explain myself to anybody? I don't have any explaining to do. The person that's willing to roast somebody for $100, that's the person that's got some explaining to do. Okay, and that's just facts. And I'm not going to get emotional with you and none of that, so don't even start it. So we're going to be doing a reading in a few minutes. I'm getting myself prepared. It doesn't matter if he's a troll. He still is a handsome man in that picture. And we're not talking about that, are we? We're talking about toxic femininity. Okay? And you can go over there with those toxic women and have fun, Mike. Okay? Say something else crazy in the chat room and I will block you. Right. Yeah, that's just like it was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous when Mike, shut up. Don't nobody care about your judgment because you have no judgment. You do stupid stuff. So I don't see how you can be calling me out for what I'm doing right now when you did something even dumber and we're not even going to talk about it. So you think what you want to think, but your opinion does not matter to me, Mike. It don't matter to me. Okay? And I think that you and all your narcissistic friends, y'all the one that's slow. Bye. Get out of my chat since you want to insult me. Get. Yeah, he had to go. He done lost his mind. You have really lost it. So, yeah, I'm done too. Bye. Don't come back. I really can't stand that. And then this man is abusive and stuff, calling people out of their name, insulting people. Dude, break wind. Break wind. Go on back over there with all that. Don't even mention me, is what you can do, hon, because you're severely confused and malfunctioning. I think that they hit the malfunction button on your model, is what I think must have happened. Okay, you need to go and get reprogrammed, like Johnny Five is alive or something. So I don't have nothing to say to you till you apologize for saying that you're gonna get paid $100 to roast me. That was disgusting. And you can take your toxic masculinity ass on somewhere and leave me alone and leave my channel, is what you can do. Okay? No real woman is going to accept that treatment, Mike. So keep on doing it, hon. Keep on doing it. Anyway. I'm going to get myself centered and balanced. I feel better already since I blocked him out of my chat. You guys, my whole thing about it is that you don't have to be associated with people like this. It's like you realize that I don't have to associate with you at all. Like, I mean, what were you thinking? You thought that I was forced to do it? You thought that I would take it? And that goes for men and women. Nobody's going to deal with your disrespect and your abuse. Okay? Except for the people that you got that won't allow you to abuse them. Anyway, y'all, I am going to get set up for the reading. I want to conserve my energy for that because it's definitely time to go ahead and do it. I want to get it done early, so I will be right back with that psychic reading, okay, about mental, physical, emotional, spiritual abuse or whatever it is. We'll look at the whole gamut. We'll look at all signs, and we're going to go from there, all right? I'll see y'all later. Love and light.